Hello, my name is Kiriath, and today we are going to do something of a mini ramble. I realised just today that we didn't do one last week. It's going to be the first time that we've missed a Monday or Tuesday ramble for I want to say a number of months. Like 6 months or something. There's been quite a few of them, and we've been pretty good at making sure we actually do them. And then I just forgot. Just plain flat out forgot. Quite bad, really. But today is going to be a slightly shorter one because, well, there's a lot of stuff happening this week, which is primarily what we're going to talk about. Now, before we get into that, I will just quickly point out a couple of things that are on the way. We do have some previews to look at, but I'll point out the couple of things that I think most of you are going to be interested in. So, first of all, we do have the new Necromunda Hive War box. So we've got a new starter box for Necromunda. Now, that is the contents of said box. You've got 10 Delac guys, you've got 10 Escher Gangers, you've got 11 Zone Mortalis, walls, and a bunch of different doorways and barricades and the like. Honestly, this looks like a pretty decent starter for Necromunda. I quite like the look of this one. Nice and small and simple, and it's not hugely overblown. It hopefully means it will also be pretty reasonable in terms of price. We can but hope, can't we? At the very least, I would hope that it would be a significant saving as opposed to buying both gangs and scenery and so on separately. But yeah, that is going to be up for pre-order next weekend, so worth keeping an eye out for that if you are intending to dip your toe into the waters of Necromunda, which you probably don't, actually, because the waters would be terrible. Now, for you serial kit bashers, there's also going to be 2 new, weapon options things as well. And it looks like these are proper, just plastic. They're not Forge World, I don't think. I think they are, in fact, plastic. So there's going to be a couple of these as well to go with them, should you fancy kitting out some of your gangs with something a little bit different. So yeah, just more customization and more options is always good. Never going to complain about that. And for Diachasm, we've got Headracker's Mob, which I know quite a few of you are interested in because you've been excited about the Orc lads on the way. Still a pretty solid looking warband there. I do like them. They do look good. But yeah, they are also going to be available for pre-order next weekend. Now, of course, the thing that's making this week so busy is this Warhammer Fest online. Well, Warhammer Fest 2021 online. There is going to be a lot of stuff to cover. So, the plan is that I'm not going to be doing a video on this stuff on the day it happens. So, today, you won't see a video covering the Age of Sigmar stuff this evening, because they go live at 6 PM. I'm assuming it's going to be about an hour to an hour and a half. By that time, I could do with actually, feeding my children and putting them to bed and the like. Just the stuff that you can't really duck or avoid, especially if I'm the only one in the house, because otherwise then just chaos reigns and there's nothing that can be done about it. So what we'll do is we will cover each of these reveals and previews and model show-offs and all that stuff. We'll cover them the day after. So tomorrow morning, the first thing I'm going to be doing is doing a video on Monday's reveals. So it'll be shown live on the Warhammer TV Twitch channel at 6 PM, but it's not really feasible for me to cover it the same day due to the time that they're showing it. The time they're showing it is, of course, very sensible, because about 6 PM is when most people in this country, at least, are going to have finished work and be at home. But yeah, it's the worst possible time for me to be able to actually make anything to do with it. So we'll be covering everything the day after it happens in the morning. I'll aim to have the videos up as quickly as I possibly can, but yeah, it's just not possible to do it on the same day, unfortunately. Before I bring this to a close, I just wanted to make a request of you. So you may or may not be aware that Chapter Master Valrak was involved in an accident over the last couple of days. I'm not entirely sure precisely when it was, but he has made a post on his Facebook page and on Twitter, so this isn't private information that I'm sharing, it's stuff he's shared himself, because that would be off. He's mentioned that he, I think, broke his ankle and his foot and has broken a bone in his back. He's in hospital at the moment. He's doing okay. I mean, he's posting selfies on Twitter, so he's clearly, it's not the end of days, but all the same, he's going to be in there for he doesn't know how long, and just the whole situation, it sucks. It sucks to be in that position. It sucks to have something like that happen. And what I'd really like to do today is, if you could go over to his channel, and I'll link his channel, and I'll link the last video he uploaded, which I think it'll be the prediction video for Warhammer Fest, funnily enough, so on topic. If you could go to that video, if you could just leave a message wishing him well and just spreading the love a little bit, because it just sucks. It sucks. There's no other way of phrasing it. It just is not good to be in that sort of position, and it would be nice to do something to just give a little boost. So if you could go and do that, that would be lovely. I would really appreciate it. I'm sure he will as well, to know that people are looking out for him and when wishing him well and wishing him a speedy recovery. So yeah, if you could do that, that would be really, really nice. And I would thank you in advance for doing so. So yeah, we're going to call it there, because I reckon, with the way they normally do these things, we could be looking at like a solid week, with the exception of the Black Library one. We could be looking at a solid week of like half-hour videos every day for the next, well, from Tuesday until Sunday. So yeah, there's probably going to be a fair amount to get through, a fair amount of stuff to look at, a lot of stuff to talk about. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, please do go over to Varak's channel and share the love a bit and wish him a speedy recovery. And I will see you tomorrow for whatever they reveal for Age of Sigmar, which I'm excited for. I'm assuming Soulblight Gravelords, which I'm not going to lie, I'm in. I'm 100% in if it's that. I was already in, and now I'm even more in. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, leave a comment, all that stuff. I've forgotten how to do outros. My mind's gone blank. I'll see you tomorrow, and yeah, bye.